Good morning. Tax benefits of owning versus leasing commercial real estate. And for business owners and investors, the decision to own or lease commercial real estate is not just operational, it's a tax strategy. And while leasing offers flexibility, ownership often unlocks long term tax advantages that materially improve cash flow, net worth, and your exit options. And below is a clear breakdown of how the tax treatment differs and why ownership frequently wins for stable businesses and long term investors. So let's look at the tax treatment of leasing commercial property. And leasing is simple from a tax perspective. And generally, all lease payments are fully deductible as an operating expense. Now, with that, there's no depreciation schedules or cost segregation or capital planning advantages. But there is predictable short term tax relief, but you're not creating any equity. So leasing works best for early stage businesses who are rapidly chasing their space needs or have short planning horizons. So let's look at tax advantages of owning commercial real estate. Well, ownership introduces multiple layers of tax efficiency that leasing just simply cannot replicate. And the first one is you have a depreciation deductions. And commercial buildings are generally depreciated over 39 years, allowing owners to deduct a portion of the property's value annually. And offering sheltering rental or business income is one of the benefits. But we also, with cost segregation, depreciation can be accelerated. So then you can front load your deductions into the early years of your ownership. Two is interest deductibility. So mortgage interest on commercial property loans is generally deductible from income, which further reduces your taxable income, especially in the early years of your loan or its amortization. Let's look at some operating expense deductions. So owners can also deduct property taxes paid, the insurance costs for the building, the repairs and maintenance for the building, as well as any management fees, and utilities if they're applicable. But these deductions often exceed the tax benefit of lease payments over the time that you're going to be leasing. So something to think about. Number four is 1031 exchange deferral. So when selling an investment property, owners can defer capital gain taxes using a 1031 exchange, rolling equity into a new asset without triggering immediate tax liability. And the point is that leasing provides no comparable wealth preservation strategy. And number five is equity growth without taxable events. So through loan amortization and appreciation, your net worth increases without annual taxation, creating balance sheet strength and future refinancing options. So let's look at owner-occupied properties and the hybrid advantage available. So business owners who occupy their own building often benefit twice. And the first is that business pays rent, which is a deductible expense for the business. But then the ownership entity is also building equity and capturing depreciation. So this structure is especially effective for medical, dental, legal, as well as many other professional offices. Now let's look at when leasing still makes sense. So leasing may be preferable when capital must remain deployed in the business. You don't have a lot of money left over to spend. Or their space needs or potentially short term or uncertain how long the structure is going to work for you. Or if market pricing is just unfavorable for an acquisition at the time. And the optimal strategy really depends on your time horizon, your cash flow stability, and tax planning goals. So the bottom line here is that leasing reduces taxes today. However, ownership engineers tax efficiency for decades. And the most successful investors and business owners evaluate real estate decisions with both operational needs and tax strategy in mind, often in coordination with lenders, CPAs, and commercial brokers. And that is it for the day. Please visit my website, houstonrealestatebrokerage.com, to get a hold of me, and love to chat with you more about whatever your situation is. Take care.